story time. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Lisa. I'm going to start off 2022 with a story time. Why not? Well, this is one of the, I have so many embarrassing moments, but I wanted to share with you guys on my YouTube channel this embarrassing moment. It's embarrassing, guys. Hence the title. It's so embarrassing. I asked myself, should I even share it with you all? Who shares a story like this on YouTube? Okay guys, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I just tell you what happened a few years ago, but the memory still lingers on. But I'm the kind of person that I like to laugh at myself, laugh at stories, because you only learn from it, grow from it. But guys, before I get started on this story, be sure to subscribe if you are new, if you're a returning watcher, if you just love story time. Subscribe guys, hit the like button, tell a friend. Okay, setting the scene. This is the scene. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start at the beginning. Before I had my son, I used to travel back to Jamaica. You know, that's where I'm originally from. Travel back to Jamaica, I want to say once or twice a year or something like that. And I'm the kind of person where if I go back to Jamaica, I have to see certain family members, right? You know how it is. You cannot visit a town or visit your home area without visiting your family, right? So I always want to see this particular uncle who's in country. We say country, which is the more suburban, you know, country's country. It's not the city. So that's why I used to call it the country. And for those of you, my mother's side of the family is from Trelawney, Albertown. Shout out. So anyway guys, so I'm originally from Kingston, right? So one of my cousin's father, my uncle, always takes me. They know that when I come to town, I need to go to country. I need to visit certain family members. If they don't come to Kingston to visit me, I go to country to visit them. But for whatever reason this time around, they couldn't take me until later, and I'm the kind of person where when I want something and I want it now, or I have to make it happen if I can. Long story short, to this day, even when I'm thinking of trying to tell you guys a story, I don't even remember myself how I ended up in country. I wasn't drunk or anything like that, but the only thing I can think of was that another cousin was in town, Marcia, and I'm adventurous, and I don't know if we took a taxi to country or we took a bus. Like, I wanted to do something different. So anyway, we ended up in Trelawney. Okay, we see the uncle, you know, we see the family, we see different people. And this was a trip where I wanted to do something different. Have you ever been like that, where you wanted to do something different and something out of the box? That's how I feel 2022 is going to be like for me. So anyway guys, here I am in country. I'm meeting all these people that are friends of my cousin. You know how it is, you know. And you know, everybody is, you know, I'm just real casual and everything. I'm the kind of person that if, you know, there's so many crimes and stuff going on all over the world, and if somebody says don't do something, I'm most likely the person to do it. So if somebody said don't wear jewelry because they might rob you or steal from you or whatever, I still wear it because I'm protected. You know what I mean? I'm protected by God. I say my prayers. Things happen, yeah, because one of my aunts did get mugged one time. She went out into Kingston many years ago before this visit. So I totally get it. If somebody tell you to be safe and to be take caution, take caution. but sometimes I vary on the wild side. You know what I mean? Wild side. Wild side. So anyway, guys, I'm trying to tell you guys the beginning of the story, and I'm trying to make it short so that way it's interesting and it's not long, because I know how to talk. That's why I have a podcast, so I can talk forever. So anyway, just trying to give you like the you know, the back history of what happened, how I got to country, what I was doing. So anyway, this was an adventurous trip to country where it wasn't my uncle and aunt and all of us getting into the car and traveling. I think I took the bus and taxi or whatever, I don't remember, but somehow I ended up there. I'm there, I'm meeting all these people that I've never met before. You know, we decided to head back home. But in the process of going back home, we decided to get into some truck with my cousin. I'm not sure if my other cousin came along. Anyway, I have a big family, so I'm not sure if somebody else came along with me. But anyway, I do remember us getting into this truck with these guys that, you know, was part of the town that my cousin knew. And we were taking the scenic route. We took the scenic route, guys. And I was meeting that particular cousin, her paternal side of people, which I've never met before. So I was like, you know, hello, you know, how you doing? You know how it goes. Okay, we must have left early, because this was midday and I wasn't even thinking about nighttime or anything like that. So anyway, we're driving back, and I think we stopped along another cousin or uncle house to go visit. Anyway, so guys, Mojo, I'm trying to tell a story. You don't. I think it's a sign he doesn't want me to tell you guys the climax of the story, like the most embarrassing thing. Maybe he too is saying, "Why the hell is she telling the story about you know what? Why? Mojo, I'm sure somebody out there want to hear this story. So guys, hear this now. He's starting right out of the paper. The story is just going. So guys, I can't finish telling the story. Either the SIM card is like saying it's too full, or Mojo. Anyway, Lucky, you good? So here's the climax of the story, guys. So we're heading back to Kingston right now, right? We're heading back to Kingston. Oh, I forgot the most important part of the story. While we were in Trelawney in Albertown, we were eating, right, lunch, and I drank the water, and somebody said to me, don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water.
I drank the water, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't know why they're telling me not to drink the water. Hello? But who am I? Somebody that live in foreign. You understand me? Like I know it all. I'm not listening. I can't tell the story today. Nobody wants me to tell the story, especially Mojo. Mojo! So guys, who am I to tell the people of Albertown that no, I'm not going to drink the water? So I drank the water. Okay, nothing happened to me while I was in town, right? We're heading back to Kingston. Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Mojo, why is everybody in here when I'm trying to film? Boy, this is not even going right. Guys, wait. Maybe I should even talk. Maybe I should even tell the story. If you make it this far, hit the like button, because nobody wants me to tell this story apparently, especially my dogs. Anyway, we're on the way back. I think I must have said this like 5 times already. We're on the way back to Kingston, to my aunt's house, right? All of a sudden, my stomach started to grumble. And I was like, okay. You ever get that feeling like you have to go to the bathroom, but you're like, I can hold it. I can hold it. I tried holding it, guys. But somewhere along the line, I held it as much as I could. But thankfully, we stopped at somebody's house that they knew. And I was like, okay, maybe I can just pee. But you know when you know that it's not a pee, but you're like, I'm one of those people that don't like to do number 2 at somebody's house kind of thing. You know, I can hold it. But if you ever go from Kingston to country and country to Kingston, you know it's a couple of hours depending on how the person drive, depending on the roads back then, because this was years ago before they built up all these highways and everything right now. Guys, I couldn't hold it no longer. I couldn't. So I asked the lady of the house, can I use her bathroom? So embarrassed to say this right now. I know the water system in Jamaica. The water system in Jamaica is not everybody have a fluently flushing toilet or whatever, or some have to use water. I mean, this was back in the day, right? This had to be like the 80s or 90s or early 2000s. No, it's not the 80s. It's not the 90s. It's, I want to say it's 2000 and something. I don't know. No, it's not 2000. It's 1990 something. In the 90s. Yeah, it is in the 90s. So my stomach is growling and growling and growling. I couldn't take it any longer. And then I'm in the bathroom. And then the unthinkable happened. All I remember was guys, I'm so embarrassed because they were out there talking, and here I am in this bathroom in this house I've never been in before, and all of a sudden it wasn't like a number 2, it was like a number 200. And I was like, okay, I guess I really shouldn't have drank the water. So guys, I said, okay, they have toilet tissue. Just gonna hurry up and get out of here. Make sure it doesn't smell a lot or whatever. And I went to go flush the toilet. And what do you think happened? Comment down below and let me know right now. You can pause it and see if you're right after you type it in. What do you think happened? You ready? I flushed the toilet and everything rise to the top of the Guys, has it ever happened to anybody where you flush the toilet? It doesn't matter if the toilet is functional or not functional or whatever. Have you ever been in a situation where you flush the toilet and it's a number 2 or whatever, and it's not going, the water is not going down, and so the contents in the toilet is not going down? So here I am once again in this person's house that I don't really know. I'm doing a number 2, you know, feel like 200. The friggin' water won't go down, the contents won't go down. So I said, oh my God, help me, Lord. I'm like, is this real? Is this really happening? And so I said, okay, let me at least wait till the water fills back up in the toilet. You know, waiting for the, and all I heard was slow drips of water. And I was like, you kidding me? Oh my God, do I have to call somebody in here? But wait, I did have to, I did have to call her for toilet tissue. I did. This story is all over the place. This video is all over the place. But I did have to call her for toilet tissue before I flushed the toilet or something like that. I remember her coming in trying to hand to the door. Maybe I didn't do the number 2. Maybe I was just number 1 first and then realized there was no toilet and then she handed me one. So I said to myself, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to call the woman back in here. I don't want to call anybody back in here, just so embarrassing. So I waited a couple of minutes and then somebody knocked on the door. They were like, Lisa, we're leaving now. Is everything okay? Here I am busy in the bathroom trying to figure out what should I do. This is so embarrassing. The water won't go down. The contents, nothing will go down in the toilet. The water is taking forever. I need a bucket of water. I need something to flush this down. Nothing will go down. And I'm saying to myself, does it stink in here or am I good? So I was like, oh my God, they're getting ready to leave before it gets dark. What am I going to do? The poop is in there. Okay, I couldn't do any more. You know, I wiped myself. You know, I washed my hands. I had no choice but to say, hello. Take time to open the door. Hello. I had to tell the lady. I said, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing. I am so sorry. But the water won't go down. I'm so sorry to even leave it like this. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I tried to flush it. I tried to go down, but it won't go down. She's like, don't worry about it. I was so embarrassed. So here's the ending of the story. She said, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I said, oh my God, are you sure? Because I can stay, I can help. But they were ready to go on the truck to head back to Kingston. So anyway, we piled back in. And here I am thinking they were, because I heard lots of noise and people talking or whatever, laughing or whatever. So I was like, they don't know what's happening. Only the lady knows, right? So I get back in to the truck and we're all piling into the truck, you know, getting ready to leave. And my cousin said, are you okay? Is everything okay? I said, yeah. Don't worry about it. Everything is okay. The lady take care of it. Do you know, somewhere between me leaving the bathroom and me getting in the truck, everybody knew what had happened. Can you believe that? So I tried to play it off like it was nothing, but somehow they were like, yeah, we heard that. The guys, the girls, everybody knew. I was like, what the heck? How did everybody know? So now you all know. So, lesson learned. There is no lesson to learn. There is a lesson to learn. Listen to when people say don't drink the water. Otherwise you end up telling a story about poop. Okay, I'm gonna end this video right now. Until next time, peace, love, bye. Go poop.